Welcome back YouTube, P2647 here, bringing you another Wi-Fi battle. And this one is actually quite fun, and you will see it's actually a pretty good match. So yeah, that's the teams, and let's get the battle started. So I am versing this guy, and he starts off with a Sharp Peter, and I start off with my Darmanitan. You know the loss that I had 5-0, it's pretty similar to this team. So I send out my Darmanitan to scout what he starts off with. He starts off Sharpedo, does protect, and since my thing's scarfed and he had a speed boost, we had a speed tie, and I did not want to lose that. So I withdraw and go to my Ferrothorn, and it takes the Hydro Pump like a beast, and he gets a second speed boost, but now he switches out and goes to his Amogus. And yes, I did predict the Spore, so I went out to my Espeon, and he does do the Spore, so he uses the Magic Bounce and whirs back to him, and I get a sleeping Pokemon without making it go to sleep, which is really cool. So he withdraws his Amogus and goes back to his Sharpedo, and I set up the Reflect to take this opportunity. I withdraw to my Ferrothorn once again, and he does the Crunch. Yeah, because it was super effective and stab. He does get a crit, which does quite a bit of damage, and yes, he also does have the Life Orb, so that also helps. But to see how good my Ferrothorn took that, so he uses the Ice Beam, which I did not predict. But then again, I didn't predict the Hydro Pump, and I set up the Rocks, and that's cool. Get some lefties, and he gets, I believe, a third speed boost, and he does another Ice Beam, and I set up the Leech Seed. So he'll be taking off damage from Life Orb, Leech Seed, so pretty much he will have to switch out or let his thing die. He gets a 4th speed boost, and I withdraw my Ferrothorn because I can use it for Death Fodder later, and I withdraw to my Milotic, and I could take whatever he gave me. So he gets hurt, I get lefties, and I shall get his health with Leech Seed. And that is all good stuff there. And my Reflect does wear off, but it doesn't matter. So I withdraw my Melodic because it has done its job, and I send out my Ferrothorn, and he uses the Crunch, I believe, and that does not take it out, which I was quite surprised and happy at the same time. So the Iron Barbs and the Life Orb takes him down, so he sends out his Registeel, and I predicted something like a Thunder Wave or Stealth Rock or something, but he does the Iron Head, which really caught me off guard, but it doesn't matter. And I set up a Reflect because I don't want him to spam me with things, and look, it cut his thing in half. So I set up a Calm Mind and say, yep, that's good, and he uses a second Iron Head, or third Iron Head, sorry, and I do get lefties. I think I set up a second Calm Mind to get +2 special attack and special defense, and he uses another Iron Head. I am hoping not to get the crit, so yeah. I believe, yes, I do attack this turn, and that takes about, it doesn't do shit, even with +2. He does the Iron Head again, so this thing must be really special defensive, though it's mainly a defensive war. I can use my Espeon later on in the battle, so I withdraw, predicting the Iron Head once again. My Reflect does wear off, so I can use it again to take out, set up Reflect again, and I used a what did I use? Flame Blitz, yeah, on his Registeel, and it takes it out, which is nice. He sends out his Staraptor, and I withdraw because I do not want to drop, and I can use my Ferrothorn as Death Fodder here, and that is nice. He does go down, and he does get hurt by Recoil and the Iron Bar, so I use the Flare Blitz since my attack is no longer -1, and that does take out the Staraptor. And yes, I get damage from Recoil, but it doesn't matter. He sends out his Ferrothorn, and I went, I'll send out my Espeon if he does like anything like Thunder Wave or something. Yeah, I can take it. Or if he uses a special attack, I can use it as Death Fodder, and he does use the special attack. So he withdraws his Thunderous, which I don't know why he used. Oh yes, to inflict as much damage from my recoil. So I used the Flare Blitz once again, and yes, it does take the Amogus down, and I am getting really weak from Stealth Rocks. So I mean Stealth Rocks thing. So I withdraw my Diamanitan, because if I lose this Heracross can pretty much sweep my team. So I want that Diamanitan alive, and just in case he does anything stupid. So I don't know if it's scarfed or banded or anything, because I didn't see the item, but yes, I used the Thunder Wave on his Thunderous, and that was really good. I was very happy about that. So now his only way he can get ahead of me is with his Prankster ability, and he does get the first para hacks, and sorry about that, I think that was the first hacks in the game. I get lefties, and he gets the second para hacks in a row, and sorry dude, that was not intended. And I do get lefties, and he gets the third para hacks, and that just cost him his Thunderous with all these para hacks, and his thing goes down. So he sends out his Heracross once again, and he uses the Stone Edge, and I say, I think I could have survived that. I think that crit did matter, but doesn't matter. I'm down. So I send out my Scrafty, because now he can't do shit to this thing, since it's part fighting, and Rock is not super effective against fighting. It's not very effective against fighting, sorry. And I do set up a Dragon Dance, and this is pretty much the end of the game. He has, and I later find out that he is. Now I found out that he is scarfed, and he can't do anything to me. And so I'm just gonna keep jetting up this Dragon Dance, and he shall keep doing the Stone Edge, and I shall be able to take him down. Now I'm faster than this thing, even though it's scuffed. Oh, am I? Or did he, I think he just missed, probably. And oh, he's still faster than me, even with like +4, I believe now. Yes, this thing wasn't designed to be very fast. It's just to outspeed Sissels or something like that, because Bullet Punch doesn't do much on fighting Pokemon. Because one Dragon is usually enough. He uses I guess a Sissel. He uses Stone Edge once again, and I just keep using the D-Dance till I get reached like +6. And he does another Stone Edge, and really I'm not caring at this point of the game, because he's running out of PP, and I deliberately do another Dragon Dance, and I said, oh, what the hell, let's make him run out of PP. So I keep using the Dragon Dance. I don't want to damage it, just in case I kill it, because I've never seen a Pokemon die from Struggle before. So the Heracross starts using the Struggle, and he is going down while that is doing nothing to my Scrafty. And I use Dragon Dance once again. My attack and speed can no longer go higher. He uses the Struggle again, takes about like 2 damage, and he does get hurt by the recoil a lot more than he's hurting me. And I use Dragon Dance once again, and he uses Struggle, and that is not doing that much to me, once I said before, and he has died by his own Struggle. So GG, that guy up in the top corner at the start of the video, and yeah. Thanks for watching, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next battle. So yeah, see ya!